your face. You don't want that blood, sweat, tears, and a bunk bed. Peers know they upset. That Lambo in your gate. Nah, you can't take a think you wanna get rich. You don't really want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. Nah, you don't really want it. Now you don't want that late night gas with no brake light, crash in the daylight. I see it in your face. You don't want that blood, sweat, tears, and a bunk bed. Peers know they upset. That Lambo in your gate. Nah, you can't take a loss like that. Off that. Wasn't really forced to shop at Ross like that. Don't know how it feel to can't afford like that. Off that. Bag had to get it out the mud. We took. Now they tell me do it for the love. Gotta do it just because. Got this ballin' in my blood. Think I came this far to shoot dubs. I don't think you trying to get rich. You don't want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. You don't want it. I don't think you want. Now you ain't got what it takes to do it like me. Get your head up in the game or you can sightsee. Waiting for a handout, this ain't that right league. Spend so much time out here ballin', it's my wifey. These are what I live, I breathe, I sleep, my dreams are lavish. Went from check to check to check the balance. I press, I bet you flop, it's all theatric. I'm mostly savage, gambling, take advantage. I'm here to ball while you call off work. When that top jump back, what I call off vert. Before I hit my context, check my call off first. See if I can make a play to get it all off merge. Woo! Let an animal loose. My separation off finesse, I'm just preparing to shoot. Or I can put you on some skates, breaking ankles and news. Saying this is what they pay me to do. I don't think you're trying to get rich.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Checking out Cleveland. Relative to last season, their record at this point, not quite up to par. They're looking for answers, looking for improvement as the season continues. And Kobe Bryant now in the twilight of his career. Very few have had his fuel and his drive. Shaq, you played with him. Give me your thoughts on Kobe.
Yes, he has 5 championships. Yes, he's passed up Michael Jordan in scoring, but he wants to win more than anyone else in the league. He still obsesses over it. He's the biggest critic, and it drives his game. We don't know if this is going to be his last year. He said he doesn't know, but this guy wants to be the best ever.
But you have to admire how he's adapted his game year by year by year, and by the body that he has to do it with. When he was younger, jumping out the gym. Then all of a sudden, as he's getting older, he's posts up more, went down and worked with Akeem Olajuwon. This guy is a true professional.
With the game just about ready to tip, we send you to Kevin Harlan for the call.
The Lakers continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup in this road game. This game marks the end of the stretch at home for the Cavaliers, back on the road tomorrow. And, of course, Iman Shumpert. I think they're still searching for someone to step to the plate.
You know, what the trade means to me, guys, is they think some of their younger players are ready to spread their wings and take on a little more responsibility.
Who's on the floor? So for the Lakers right now, They've got Roy Hibbert. Julius Randle is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Williams. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Here's Russell. Hibbert with the screen. Russell passes to Hibbert. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's LeBron. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Inside, got a piece of it. Here's Irving. Hibbert pulls it in. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Russell with him. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Wizards in Washington.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
Lakers on D. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And that's one of those games where I just felt the attitude going in was wrong. I think they believed what was being said about them in the press, and that was a game that they just couldn't win.
I'm going to disagree with you here. I don't think it was about lacking confidence in themselves. I just think the talent difference between the teams was too much for them to overcome.
Now, here is Russell. Following the miss by J.R. Smith, Russell kicks to Hibbert. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Los Angeles' head coach. He said they've really got their work cut out for them dealing with a player like Kevin Love.
Substitution here for Cleveland. Chris Humphries has checked in for Anderson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Freaks checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Hibbert. Lance Thomas comes in for Randall. Bryant, he's checked in for Lou Williams. And it's Clarkson in for Russell. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to Milwaukee.
And you don't have to go too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost that when they just had an inability on that day to make shots.
You know, sometimes we talk about a defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, Greg, but that night they got up in their own heads, just got in their own way and couldn't get out of it.
Bryant's shot is good.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Kobe. Sims kicks to Humphries. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
And this is the first of 2 games between the two, East versus West, so they don't see a whole lot of one another.
Yeah, and Greg, for me, that just raises the intrigue level. Some matchups we don't get to see that often, so I'll be watching this one closely.
Shot's good. Mozgov's got his first points in this one.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
That's good.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's tightly guarded. They set the pick to the middle. And Bryant gets it to go.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Dellavedova kicks to Sims. 29 seconds left in the first. Picked by Humphries. Now here's Freak, defended by Bryant. Just 3 to shoot. Shoots. A shot by Sims, no good. And here's Clarkson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Thomas dishes to Mozgov. Shot from free throw range. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter. And Kobe Bryant dealing with the wear and tear of decades in the league. He talks about how he remains effective.
Well, you have to make adjustments. You try to figure out what you can and can't do, and you have to try to learn that pretty quickly. And
well, Kobe's age and with the 2 years. Look now for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Anderson. James comes in for J.R. Smith. And Freak subbed in for Jose Calderon. Big groups. Substitution here for the Lakers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Hibbert. P.J. Tucker comes in for Randall. Thomas checked in for Kobe. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Williams. So the Lakers 5 right now. Thomas is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Mozgov. And it's Russell in at the point. Now Clarkson. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Good D by James.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, right there.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, drive the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails.